Incorporated. This is going to be actually somebody's personal read. This person's name starts with a K, but the reading is named for Miss Lilly. Okay. And I'm sorry, Miss Lilly. I was supposed to get this out to you last night, but I had some issues with my car. And then when I got home, it was just too much going on, and I had a tremendous headache. So thank you for being patient. In the near future, before the year is up, I will give you a code to use for an extension or for another personal read, up to 15 minutes. Okay. All right. So stepping into stillness. So my power is born into the majesty of silence. So I'm not even, I'm ready, but majestic. I feel how you're feeling right now, how your life is going, could be very quiet. And I feel that you are doing this on purpose. I feel that you're going more within to sustain your power for whatever reason. Okay. You may want to listen to either my channel or to somebody else's channel. Listen to your moon sign, and remember that you're more than one zodiac sign, okay? But you need to listen to your moon sign. If you don't or haven't downloaded your chart, you already know that I do Vedic sidereal. So if you look in my about section or at the bottom of each video or some of my older videos, you'll see a link to Cosmic Insight, and I'm not sponsored. But it's a great Vedic sidereal chart, instead of going through a Western chart. And find out what your moon sign is, okay? And you need to listen to that, because whatever zodiac sign that your moon sign is in right now is how you are going throughout or moving about in your life right now, okay? And your moon sign is going to be totally different than your Western moon. Okay, so you need to pay attention to that. Make sure you get your birthday off of your birth certificate so it could be a lot more accurate. Because I feel that right now, and for really toward the end of the year, you're going to be moving more into stillness. You're not going to be really going toward a lot of things right now. You're finding answers from within. You could also be very emotional right now, not quite understanding. And I feel that it's more of your insights that are trying to come through to you. So right now, I just feel like you need to be exactly what you're doing. Okay. Rising above and cultivating your prosperity. You're going through or having a lot of aha moments. If you're not, you will, from now into the last 6 months of the year. Okay. Because what you're doing is you're learning yourself even more through your soul, not through this deep 3D of the world, but more from the inside out. And that's very important. And you don't want anybody right now to bother that. Now, not quite sure if you're married or living in a living situation, but I do see you alone. Okay. So the abundance of the universe is pouring into your life, and it is, and it will be. Okay. You may not see it right now because you're rising or, like trying to, how can you say it? You're overcoming some past difficulties. Okay. And I do see some of them still maybe emotionally. And it could be about anything. It could be the changes in your money. It could be the changes in your home, somebody that you were dealing with. But you are a type of person that has unconditional love, and you want to stay like that. But it seems like you're also being conflicted. And that's why you're turning within, or you're staying within. Okay. Understanding why, or what is the bottom line of why do I feel like this emotionally? And that's totally the moon. Now, you also may need to speak to your mom if she's still here. It also could be some things that you need to, whether she's here or not, it's still some things, underlying things that could be some trauma or drama or things from a child dealing with your mother that may be still resonating with you, or some remnants of it, or needing to overcome some emotional barriers or feelings of how you had a relationship with your mother. Okay. I also see that your credit is going to get better, or your line of credit is going to be better. All the things that you have been doing before, or the money changes that you're going through right now, will change. Okay. And it's going to change for the better. I need you to keep doing the things that you have been doing, working on your credit, or if you haven't, check your credit, do some things to clear it out. Okay, some inquiries or some past problems with your credit, and continue to plant new seeds that you're doing, even if you're doing just a little at a time. Okay, I feel that more of the prosperity from it is going to be the things that you work on it now toward the end of the month into next year's harvest. Okay, so if you're thinking about buying a home, or moving, starting a business, doing something totally different, going on a new journey or a new type of different path, I do see that more into spring of next year, but you need to continue to work on it right now. Okay, so you may still be doing all the work now, but it's going to pay off by spring manifestation of next year. Okay, so still cultivate. Okay, all right, see there, planting seeds, exactly what I just said. Right, so seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of your soul, not just monetarily, but everything that you're doing, experiencing, going through, feeling through your emotions, all of that. Okay, you're clearing your path for the things that you are going to harvest next year. Okay, and you may not feel like it, but you are going to rise above it. Okay, yeah, simplifying your life. So that's what I was feeling. Okay, that you needing to simplify your life, and it's starting with your emotions, with your mind capacity, the way you think, the way you feel, all the way down to what you own, your credit, where you live at. Okay, family members. Okay, your relationships, everything. Now, you also could be or thinking about just renovating your home in some type of way, whether you're spending money about it or not. It could be a little couple simple things that you could do to help to beautify your home, to give you like that feng shui, the energy of the flow of your home. Some of you, I'm sorry. It's got me channeling into today's message. Okay, so you may want to come back and look at today's message too. So I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And you may be also going within, understanding that some things that you were holding on to can be possessions or materially, okay, material items that I don't need it anymore. Okay, so simplifying your life, like I said, all the way down from your emotions to your credit, to where you live at, to what you invest in, to what you decide to plant seeds into now and for your future. It all is going to come together. And it may seem like it's just piling up right now. Also could be that you could be hoarding a lot of things in your home that you may need to sort through and to clean out. And, if it's not something very cherishable, get rid of it. Okay, it's telling you that you need to plant new seeds. Everything that you have already planted before is already grown. You already harvested from it. Okay, and if it's not anything personal, a family heirloom, clothes that you can't wear anymore. Okay, heavy bulks of furniture, and I'm going to be doing this also myself. I keep saying it, right? Like I have a very heavy set, very pillowy type of sofa, and it's like a pit group, I'm ready to get rid of it. I want something that's simple, a streamlined, simple set of sofa. Okay, maybe not even a love seat to match. I just want one simple line, straight line stream of sofa, and I'm just ready to get rid of all that heavy bulkiness of furniture because it holds up energy in your space. Okay, so even though we're not in spring, and from now, okay, angels, from now into spring of next year, I feel that you need to plant new seeds, and you need to start to simplify your life. This is also telling me that something new is coming in. And again, not quite sure of your love relationship, if you're living with somebody or married, but it's also as you clearing the energy of somebody new and new things to come. Okay, because as you plant seeds, it got to grow. So if you're full of other stuff, where is that plant going to grow? Okay, so a good cleaning of the home, and I'm not saying you're dirty or anything, but I'm just saying of a whole bunch of knickknacks and furniture, lamps that don't work, lamps that you're not going to use, tables that may be broken or, discolored. It also could be vehicles that may not work anymore. The furniture, old mattresses, time to get another one. Because if you get a new mattress also, that invites new energy for love life. Okay, because it's a lot of energy also could be contained still in that old mattress. Okay, so it's just telling you to simplify everything right now. Yep, renewing your life. Okay, so radiant vitality is filling my life. Okay, and you see what I was saying? I knew I was on the right track. I got angels all in both of my ears this morning. Okay, so you see it says clutter, and she's pushing it over the edge. It's time for you to renew, and you may not quite understand or see emotionally what is going on or what should you do, but it's guiding you. Okay, your spirit guides are guiding you, your angels. It's time to simplify, Miss Lilly. Okay, all right. Bottom of the deck is being in the flow. So this is how I feel that you should be feeling right now, is to go with the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. Okay, and you're setting sail on this wind or the stream or prosperity if you go with the flow of what the universe is urging you to do. So I'm already giving you some startup clues of what it contains, which is to start to simplify. Okay, start to simplify everything and everything. Okay, now anybody else that may be watching, if this personal read for Miss Lilly, her name does start with a K. If it resonates for you, very good. Okay. And this also could be like, don't be afraid to let other things and people go. They probably have overstayed their welcome, and you're just the type of person that you love everything, you love everybody. You're always willing to keep giving the effort to make things right with people. But sometimes it's just time to simplify. Okay, it's just time to simplify. It's time to cultivate for your new prosperity. You may not also be getting the reciprocity from other people in your life, and it's just time to cut them off. It's time to renew your life, and it's always going to be your responsibility to do that. Okay, your responsibility. It could be at one point in time you was giving other people or a certain person that responsibility in your life, and they didn't do a very good job. Okay, so now that's where you're coming from a sense of healing from that you just being still. You're not really moving toward anything or anybody. You're not putting an effort toward things as much as you used to. And you're wanting to rise above. Also, like the other day we had out, still holding on to resentments, and this is why you have rising above. All right, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life, because as you're doing that, you're also simplifying. You're planting the new garden. Okay, and as you continue to water your own seeds of your own garden, that is helping you to renew your life for better prosperity. Okay. All right. So the stubbornness, if you're tensing up and taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, so it's something that you also may be still stubborn about, and surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Okay, and again, you already got this twice on the table too, and then starting fresh. Okay, being in the flow and surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Begin in the flow. Okay, and it says, I am in the flow of the universe. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Okay, because you're realizing, or what you're going through right now is that you're rising above, because you're realizing you can't change the situation. Okay, and this is going to be for whatever that is going on in your life right now. I may not know everything, and it's not my job to know everything because I'm not source. Okay, they're always only going to give me a limited amount of information. Okay, so internally, you know what I'm speaking about. It could be from work, job, family, your kids, if you're married, situations, your money. Okay, your home dynamics. Hold on, you had a card to hit the floor. And this was you surrendering to inner peace. Okay, it hit the floor, so I can't read it. So again, you're being stubborn to somewhat extent instead of going with the flow, still holding on to some remnants of resentment. Okay, and it's only poisoning you. Whether it's from this year, a couple of weeks, a couple of months ago, or from years ago, it's still somewhat of it left inside of you. And it's telling you now to love yourself even more tremendously. And let's rise above. Okay, this is also why you're sitting very still in your emotions, the moon. Okay, and now in the universe, your angels is trying to get you to go with the flow, understand your emotions, okay, pinpoint of what it is, and I'm explaining to you now, and then let's get out of that and now simplify, plant new seeds, and let's renew your life. Okay, you're becoming a whole different person. Okay, and it's time. All right. So we have now surrender your desire to control people and surrender your attachments to the results. Okay, so you also may have some type of fear of change. So being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, quote unquote. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, now I'm not saying that you're a controlling person, but it can just be that you're wanting the results to be a certain way, and this is why you must surrender to the attachment of what the results should be, or what you're trying to make the results to be. This is why they're giving you all of go with the flow. Okay, don't try and hold on to a situation, a job, your children, your grandchildren, whatever it is. Okay, don't try and hold on to it, because it's time for you to surrender to your own joy. That is your outcome. All right. Bottom of the deck is surrender to the drama. You also can have some Leo or some Leo people around, some Scorpio people, Cancers. You also can have these in your life. Also Virgo. All right. So no matter how emotionally charged the situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Sorry about it's out of focus. All right. Because your joy is there. It's just hidden because you're wanting to I'm not quite sure. It's kind of like maybe sometimes that you want a desired outcome, you know, and if you do not receive or get that type of desired outcome, it kind of makes you stubborn to put more effort into it. You know, don't take a rigid stance about somebody or anything or people in your life. Just observe it, okay? And then also, by just observing it, you don't attach yourself to it so that you will receive and keep the poison as the remnants because of the other person did not do right by the situation or by you or give you the type of outcome that you wanted. It turns into resentment because you're putting too much into human beings that are not going to give you the desired outcome out of a situation that you want. No matter how much you plant seeds, have unconditional love, or be there for that person. That also could be your children, your grandchildren, whoever. Okay, family members, your friend, people that you associate with in the neighborhood. Okay, you got to clean all of that up and release all of that or those attachments. That's how you get success. Okay, you're holding on too tightly to something, and your joy is in the background because it's too much poison, resentment, and stubbornness and controlling to the effect that you want a certain type of outcome from different people, a certain person, or situations. Okay, so a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy time, keep surrendering to more joy instead of resentment and stubbornness and control issues. Okay, now it can just be something simple. And this could already be a past situation that I'm talking about. All right. Also could be a love relationship or partnership or your marriage. It also could be a business partner. You're specifically going to know already the main situation in your life that happened that kind of puts you in these leftovers is what I hear. Okay, to me this is like leftover energy as all of these surrendering cards, and what the universe is trying to flow you into is the top row. Okay, that's why you're sitting still. That's why you're going through your emotional security, understanding why you are feeling like this. Why do you emotionally feel like this? And it wants you to begin anew. Okay. But like I said, it's going to be up to you to simplify, to get rid of all the attachments, control to the attachments and the outcome. You need to surrender to what is and go with the flow, because you can't change situations that happen in the past, now, and in the future. Okay? Surrender to the stubbornness, you know. And we're all like that. Sometimes, you know, I know I be like that sometimes as being a fixed sign. Like, you know, if things don't go my way, I get a stubborn attitude about it, you know. And then because it didn't go my way and it's my own fault, it may hold resentments because I couldn't change the situation in the first place. But because of me putting efforts or energy into certain things and people, and it didn't happen the way I assumed it was going to happen, it left resentments. But that's my own fault, because you can't control other people or situations. Okay, you can't control how much or how little somebody else put attention or effort into you or your situation. All right, so second house of Taurus, like I said, what you value, your resources, and your belief systems are changing or will be changing. Okay, now your second house also is simplifying your life. It could be toward also what you eat, your dietary regimen, exercise, yoga, meditation, doing things to help you sleep better at night. Okay. This is also it very much about your emotional security with second house of Taurus coming out. Okay. Your family, your home, your money, your savings. This is also how people see you. Okay. This is how people see you. That you're maybe stubborn, hold resentments, that sometimes you want a desired type of outcome, and that may you try to control them or situations in your life. And that it's hard for sometimes for you to release attachments. Okay. And you can't control how people see you, right? You may feel all of these things or one or two of them within inside of yourself. But because you may be feeling like I'm being very patient about getting what I want and going toward what I need. So you may not see yourself as holding resentments, being stubborn. Okay. You may feel that you're being patient, not stubborn. And I'm only trying to get what I want and to understand and try and get what I need out of people and situations. But people may see that as controlling. And again, you can't control on how somebody see you. Okay. Because that is second house of Taurus. You also may be, have control issues sometimes about getting what you want when it comes to situations in your homes or dealing with your family. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is Mercury, Gemini energy. So you got second and third house right here. So I feel that you're really analyzing or will continue to analyze different situations and people. And you're going to, or you already have been analyzing how people have been speaking to you. And that could be triggering some of this stubbornness and control. Okay. Limiting your joy and going with the flow, because you're analyzing or over analyzing the words, probably also mine. Okay. What I'm saying to you now, you're analyzing every single thing that how people communicate to you right now. And it's triggering your emotional security. So instead of taking that as resentment through communication of words, it's good to analyze it, but analyze it and also watch how you say things and what you say to people. Okay. Because that also can come across as stubbornness, that you're speaking resentment, and that you're speaking or trying to overanalyze something as control issues. Okay. Now, I need you to use more of your third eye of awareness. So you also could be still not understanding, but you're rejecting some spiritual guidance. Okay. You also could come across very analytical, or people also may be seeing you as too intellectual, if it's such a thing. Okay. How you speak, the way that you hold grudges, maybe also sometimes of being a little stubborn. But I feel that once you work better or get a wiser understanding of using of your third eye, you're really full of wisdom and discernment. Okay. But it's a difference between discernment and coming across too intellectual or judgmental. Okay. So your viewpoint may also be a little confused And this is something that the universe is helping to work on with you, okay? You may be confused, and this is why it's telling you to just go with the flow. Don't overanalyze it, okay? Don't, Libra and the 7th house. You got to love the 7th house coming out. So this could be your marriage or your husband, okay? Or partnership in some type of way. This area in your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, and or family. The energetic is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationship. And both of these are 7th house. So you got a lot of Libra coming out, because the first card that flew out I showed you was 7th house also. Okay, so you can have Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Leo somewhere in your chart also, or Libra, Aries, Virgo, your moon sign. I have Leo over there, Taurus, Gemini, okay, Scorpio. So whether this is a current partnership, and you need to also look in your chart and see what planet is in Libra in 7th house. Okay, so it's very important that you download your chart here. Now you got 8th house of Scorpio, Pluto, and you got 2 rising above cards. Your ability to transform and take this big leap forward and go through the rebirth. So like I was saying, all of these surrender your cards to is what your transformation is going on through you and with your personal and family relationships right now in your home. Okay, but you're really rising above it, and you will continue. And also your partner, your family, your friends are going to start to see you differently, because you're changing from the inside out. Okay, Neptune. Now we got Pisces. Your fantasies, yearning, longings, and potential for illusions. So part of also your transformation is these illusions of what you need to see things with far as reality, like through your third eye of awareness. Your partnerships, okay? You also could be in an illusion of the harmony and balance that your relationships, whether it's family or lover or spouse or whoever, your friends, is not quite what it is or what it should be. Okay? It also could be some dramatic or drama that keeps coming back and forth in your life or through your partnerships. And even if this is from the past, okay, this is what you're transforming from and about, so that you can cultivate and plant new seeds and now live a more simplified life, a more renewed life, without the drama, without the control, without holding resentments, without the stubbornness. Okay, and as you're going through or having this transformation with inside of you, it will make you a better you for your partners or partner in the future. Okay, or even if you're married, that relationship. Now, I'm not saying that all of it is your fault. This is what you need to work on for your soulful self. Now, if you're married and your partner is not doing their work for their self and their soul, that's where the button heads is coming in from. Okay? And you can't control or make your spouse or partner heal their own soul. But you must continue to rise above. So this also could be in the near future. At some point in time, this could be a divorce or separation. Okay? And the universe is still saying you must go with the flow and simplify your life, even if it means separation and or divorce, unfortunately. Okay? Because one woke person with one unawakened person is not going to keep a balance or a harmony or peace or non-drama. Okay? And this also could still be triggering you of why you're feeling stubborn, coming across being stubborn. And it's not really you. It's because this is your reaction or being triggered within the healing work that you're doing. Okay? So unfortunately, the universe is saying that you must, at some point in time, remove yourself from this situation, or you're going to keep getting triggered because you're doing the healing work. You heal from it, and then you get re-triggered again because that other person is not doing the work for their soul. Okay? And this is why you keep having to rise above. Okay? And it's just that this area in your life is about long-term, significant, romantic, okay, and or family. You know, some people are very scared to cut off family members. They're still going to be your family, but that don't mean that you have to be with them, around them, keep doing things for them, being a monetary bank for them. Okay, let those people, which is your family, live their life. But, you know, people feel that because they're called family, that you must break the bank and break your back for them. No, everybody is their own individual soul. It's just that when you were born into this lifetime, they share some of the same blood. That's it. As an ancestry, that's it. Okay? Because when you die and ascend over, they're not going with you. Everybody is born alone. Everybody dies alone. So while you're here on this earth, you do share some type of ancestry and blood that we call family or a tribe. But when we individually pass on by ourselves, they're not going to be anywhere around. Okay? So now we have Mars that came in reverse. And Mars is in Leo right now. So you may have a lot of Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, again, Virgo, Taurus in your chart. Okay? So the physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit is in reverse. So this is your trust factor, that you don't have the physical energy and the drive and the strength to keep trying to make something secure. You don't trust the situation, and also could be that you don't trust a certain person or people. You don't feel or have that sense of security. You're lacking patience. Okay, you also could be having a type of self codependency on a certain person or people in your family. You're not following your instinct with your Mars in reverse. Okay, you may be going through a sense of feeling that you can't survive this, or you don't have the survival skills. You're not coming across very nurturing. Okay, your stamina is gone. You're not really feeling like being a service to others right now, and you're feeling ungrounded. You also could be eating a lot, whether it's a lot of caffeine, sugar, tobacco, whatever it is. Okay, you need to also watch or to do a little bit more healthier lifestyles, implements. Okay, stretching, yoga, and you don't have to pay anybody. Put something up on YouTube. Okay. And it's asking you also, don't feel or be a victim to any significant partner or romantic type of relationships and or family members. And because you're feeling like a victim, this is why it keeps asking you to rise above and to come out of this angriness. Okay. Fears. Life is not a burden. You also may feel like you don't want to be a burden to anybody else. But right now, it can be that you are kind of feeling like you need to be dependent on other persons. But it's telling you to rise above that and plant your own seeds, to simplify and get rid of those people that you may feel like you need to be codependent to. And you won't have any choice but to plant your own seeds and grow further from your own seeds. Okay. So you may also been having some blood issues, or maybe you need to go get your blood checked for some type of issues when it comes to your blood. You may be having some problems with your feet or legs or knees, your teeth, your nails, also your spine, okay, or your hips. So I know a great stone that you can use, which is ruby and red jasper and bloodstone, especially with your Mars coming up in reverse. Okay. Try some brisk walking. I'm not quite sure if you're up to getting any type of massages. And also cedar wood as a oil can help you right now also. Okay. You got Mercury again. You got a lot of Gemini and Libra repeating cards, and Scorpio. Okay. And then also could be the other person in your life. If they're not that zodiac sign, they are governed by that zodiac signs, such as the planets. Okay. They can still have it in their chart. But I feel like if you continue to be patient, you're going to get what you want and the things that you need. Okay. In all type of areas, whether it's your money, your home going correctly, people moving in, people moving out, including you and yourself. Your resources is going to change and get better. Okay. Especially if it has been very stagnant. But it also depends on your own amount of energy that you decide to put in it. If you're having to depend on somebody else for money or for housing or as a partnership, collaboration, let's see. All right. So disguise, conceal, ego, projection, hidden motives, persona, representation, and performance. You do have Leo or somebody with a strong Leo around you. Okay. Which is also your 5th house. So do something creative. Put your energy into something creatively that you may want to do. But, it's time for you to come off behind this mask. It's asking you, it's time to really rise above now and for you to be seen. No more concealing your efforts, concealing or masking your communication. Okay, maybe you're having problems with the right words to say to somebody. But I feel that when your Mars go in the upright, you're going to get that energy. So it could be that, Mars is in Leo right now. So when Mars come out of Leo within the next 30 to 60 days, it's going to give you a platform to be able to say what you need to say. It could be just some drama or some things that are going on, but also some things that are going on behind the scenes is going to come uncovered. So make sure you're ready for that. Okay, because maybe you're in a fantasy and a delusion or illusion that you don't want to see it, but it's there. And it also could be about your romantic partnerships and or your marriage. Okay. So your partnership, your engagement, a promise is broken already or will be coming from somebody else. An agreement is not being agreed to anymore. Okay, something is not going to the next level. And this is a marriage and a union. So it's just asking you also, you will rise above this partnership and or marriage that may not continue or you already have separated from this person. So this is why you're simplifying and renewing your life now. You're through with the drama. You're through with the hidden secrets. You're through with having to be or act stubborn, having to come across very controlling. You've been very patient. You also could be waiting on monetary or alimony from this situation. Okay. So the complicated circumstances is being unraveled. Okay. It's not going to be puzzling to you too much longer. It's about to come to the light. Whatever that you need to know is about to become unraveled. Okay. But the universe is asking you to move with the flow and don't keep yourself tied up with this. Okay. It's time to untangle yourself. Even if this is a love relationship and or marriage, it's about to come unraveled. Okay. And it was puzzling to you, was this person doing something what where they're not? Mm-hmm. And it just seemed like you just kind of stepped back. You stopped putting energy and effort into it. And that's kind of where you got stuck, but no more. You're rising above it, and you will begin to plant new seeds for now and your future. So communication, like I said, is coming. You're going to overcome this barrier. Your harmony and your peace is going to come back. All right. But somebody also may want to communicate with you to try to reconciliation or to reunite with you. Okay. So it's going to be your decision. But don't see this, because this person come back with all this Mercury wanting to communicate. You're going to get some type of message to try and make this work. But make sure you're not seeing it as an illusion. Okay. Because the cards are telling you no. And this may be you behind the mask, or the other person still disguising themselves as this illusion, so that you can get retangled back up in this situation. And the universe is saying no. Okay. It's time for you to overcome this barrier in your life. The first set of cards that came out was already telling you it's time to renew and to simplify. Simplify means to get rid of. Okay. And now it's time to cultivate your future prosperity by planting new seeds. What is this? The Rider. See, this is you moving. Now you got Sag and the Wolverine. So something that's unpredictable or continued power struggle is still going on. Whether this is within you or this person or people. Okay. Either somebody is acting very possessive over you and the situation, and or the home or the family dynamics, or this is you. Okay. Whatever that was elusive, or somebody that kept trying to run away, or you're wanting to really run away from the situation, is telling you to go with the flow. Run, go. And you may need to step into your power as being very fierce and showing people as an unpredictable act that you will move on. Okay. Now, like I said, you will get some type of message. And that message is going to give you an aha moment as an enlightenment. Now it's time to move. And again, it could be when Mars come out of Leo. Okay, so continue to listen to my channel when I tell you that Mars is out of Leo. But your own instincts are going to tell you to move. You also could be thinking about traveling or going to some type of destination that also is going to give you some type of peace and serenity. And it don't have to be far away, you know. But do expect a visitor. Okay. A visitor and a message is coming towards you. Okay. And I feel it's either you or this person. Somebody is going to be very assertive, coming back with the same old power struggle. All right. And don't get retangled up into this. Don't let somebody's words or actions, just because they're coming towards you now to speak and want to rebuild that communication, don't get set in some type of fantasy or illusion. The universe is saying rise above this. Okay. And it is dealing about some type of partnership. Now, this probably has been developing over time. All right. But in other words, it did not turn out to be the good stuff. Okay? It did not. And this will not continue to ripe for you to be able to get the prosperity or cultivate or be able to pick the fruit, because it's ripe for the picking. With this card coming in reverse, is saying that maybe this certain family legacy, like I was telling you already before about family, this certain family legacy will not continue. Okay. Can be with the partnership that you was with or who you're with. So this is not the good stuff. This is something that you should not, like this is a bad wine. Okay. It's sour. Bottom of the deck is the book. Like I said, something that's hidden is about to come out. The unknown is about to be known. Okay, this is also you being open with more wisdom and knowledge. Okay, your belief system and your philosophies also is changing from within. This is also you gaining more knowledge within and about yourself. You're going to learn more things around you about certain people and situations. The mask is being unmasked. Okay. Ninth house of faith. You see the left hand of fate? Your fate is changing. Okay. So keep the faith. That is also that Sag energy. Aquarius, I know this is your intellect. This is you as communication. Whatever this is, you already know. Okay. Second house of Taurus, again, what you own, you may be experiencing or did experience some losses, which is money, a home, a family member, a lover, a spouse, whatever. Your kids moved out because they're older. But this is also you, like I said, planting new seeds when it comes to the energy about money. Remember that money is energy, and how you plant your or put your manifestation and energy into that seed as money, as an investment. Okay. How it harvests out depends on how you keep cultivating it, how you keep watering it, how you keep tending to the soil, pulling the weeds out of the soil. Okay. That's also you simplifying. Pisces, again, I believe 12th house is loss. You may have also learned of some frenemies, people that you thought was your friends, and now you seen that you must also let them go. But you already know a lot of this stuff. That's your Aquarius energy. Okay. And 4th house, which is roots. Keep talking about planting the seeds. 4th house is Cancer. So your support system, what you believe to be your support system, is not really supporting you financially, or you, both of you, or one of you is going through some financial troubles as a family unit. But it also could be that where you're living at right now, it's time to uproot from there and to move on. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Taurus, again, second house. So Rahu is in Taurus right now. So that is karma. So what's being shown to you is your karma. Okay. And this is what you're feeling and going through and understanding as from a karmic level. All of the control, emotional issues, stubbornness, holding on to a certain outcome of how you thought or feel it should turn out, that don't make it turn out that way. Okay. Especially if it's not part of your fate. So remember I told you that you may be rejecting some spiritual values or some of your built-in belief system. This is your past life card, which is monk or nun. Okay. So in your past life, I feel that you escaped the messenger here from your spiritual values or beliefs from your past life. Okay. Galactic. So that's your Aquarius energy. And your lessons and blessings card. And like I was saying about coming from your past life into the 3D world as you as a human. Remember, I say this all the time. You're a spiritual being living a human life. So the lessons and the blessings that came from you from your past life, you're experiencing it and going through it now. And a lot of it can be dealing with family, because there's a lot coming out right now. And you're wondering, why is your family going through so many issues? As a mother, as being married, as a living situation. with your children, with your family tree, whatever it is. Okay. It's part of your karma. You have a lot of Rahu on the table right now. So this is what you're experiencing and going through. Ups and downs with your money, with your home. You also could be a person that moves a lot, okay, to keep establishing roots. You keep trying to plant seeds when it comes to love, relationship, or partnerships or marriage, okay? And it keeps taking you through these lessons. But everything that you have right now, it will be changing, okay, Miss Lily? So we also have the farm. So you could have escaped your spiritual belief system and your spiritual work, okay? In another lifetime, you were still, I hear, a seed that was being conformed, okay, in the galactic before you were transformed or transported down here in this third or 3D life form, okay? And it was time for you to learn new lessons as a spiritual soul. You also, in one lifetime, that this could be, okay, you see that? The simplifying your life. I feel that deep down and within, the roots, the farm, all of this is how you rather live. Okay? You want a very simple life, a very plain life. You want to be around wildlife. You want to be around the horses, the chickens, a regular plateau type of landscape. It can be also that like you're tired of the city and your remnants of your spirit from your soul from a past life is that you were once in this, a very simple life. But now you're dealing with family issues, love, relationship, marriage, whatever. And you're having to plant all these seeds to make all of this stuff grow as planting new roots when all you want to do is be simplistic. This is all you want. Serene, peace. No power struggles. No sense of possessions. Because this type of life is nothing to possess. It's just living a very simple, happy, harmony life. You're around the animals. It's peace and quiet out there. It's no city lights and cars and all of that type of stuff. Okay? And this could be where you feel like your roots come from. But right now, coming from the galactic of maybe Earth in this solar system, you're having to experience all these lessons. Okay? And you're having confliction within because you come from a spiritual standpoint of certain belief system. And because that is still instilled into your spirit, the confusion or power struggles that you have with people in your life, it makes you want to simplify your life. Okay? And this is why you're feeling like this. If you don't, you will from now until the end of this year, because the next new year and beyond, it's time for you to plant new roots. That also could be new marriage or new relationship or marriage altogether. Okay? All right, let's just put out a couple of tarot to end it for you. Temperance, there goes Sag. That's why we kept talking about peace and harmony. You're balancing your emotions, trying not to be upset, dealing with your control issues or how people trigger you about control issues. And maybe you're not waiting on this relationship, but this person is coming towards you to speak. Okay? 5 of Cups, you are still somewhat in despair that something did not work out or is not working out. And do you feel like having the temperament to still deal with it? Okay? But don't cry or feel sad that it didn't work, because you got a new Two of Cups coming into your future. That's why you must continue to simplify your life right now, so that that new Two of Cups can come in. Okay? I see, Leo, success. You're going towards your success. Okay? A sense of victory. But also, while you're getting there, make sure that you really need to stay in your simplified life and in communication. Don't over dramatically speak, say a whole bunch of words. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know, not right now. Simplify your words. Okay? Don't give nobody no whole bunch of long speech. You don't need to do all that. Okay? It's unnecessary. This other person may trying to find the right words to communicate to you, but that's their problem. Right now, you're going toward victory. Okay? Also, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, I feel that you may not get this type of wish fulfillment, but I see it's coming. It's just that you need to continue to have the faith, work on what you need to work on right now, as planting your new seeds. As you continue to simplify your life, you're going to see it start to change, and your vibration, your frequency, your energy also will come back and change. That includes your walking, your exercising, your stretching, your cleaning the home, getting rid of the clutter, okay? Cutting people off, and don't be scared to do it. Okay? You're not going to be alone. Your success is coming, but you got to clear the path from your past and in your present, so that you can have these new trees to be rooted much more stronger, okay, for your future. All right? So it can be also that you may be reconsidering to speak to somebody, but I don't see you really wanting to talk to anybody right now. You're in silence. Okay? And yes, continue to go with the flow. So I thank you for choosing me for your personal reading, Miss Lilly. If anybody else would like a personal reading, make sure that you visit my Facebook page, or the link in my About section, or in the description box. You can book it on my Facebook page, and the prices and different descriptions are there on my Facebook page, okay? And that will be the Vestaangelstarot INC ///1111. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.